I just told her, don't open the fan yet. I'll tell you when to open the fan.
England.
Barbara here. This is my daughter, Jada. For those of you who are new to the channel, for those of you who are old to the channel, y'all know Jada, all right? So, Jada just came back from a trip to England. You know, Jada, I don't know why I want to do this outside. I guess because it's bright and everything, but the sun affects my eyes so badly. Like, you guys see?
It takes a second. You just have to, like, your eyes adjust.
I tried. I came over here and sat for 10 minutes before you came outside, and I just can't adjust. My eyes started weeping. You know, it's medications and stuff like that. Anywho, Jada went to England. Was this your first trip abroad?
No.
No, right?
No.
I'm not. Jada, I'm going to be asking you questions like I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Just so it can look like an interview, right? No, this was not her first trip abroad. She went to Belize a couple of times, so that's abroad from America, right? But this is the first trip to Europe, right?
Yes, and my first trip without my parents.
Yes. So anywho, what we want to get into really quickly, because this is why you clicked on this video, we're going to be reviewing the two airlines. So this is Aer Lingus versus Norwegian. Because when we go to Belize, we go on United, which used to be called Continental, but we're not going to bring that into the mix, all right? Just going to be these two airlines. So first of all, Jada went on Aer Lingus, and it was not a direct flight. Do you know if they have direct flights?
I think they do. I think it would just...
But it was just cheaper to get one with a stop.
Yeah.
So the stop was in Dublin, Ireland.
Ireland.
Oh my God, I was so excited for that.
Yeah, that one's very nice, yeah.
And so that was like a 10-hour plus flight, and then you landed in Dublin, Ireland, and she only had like 1 hour layover before she caught the other plane to go to Gatwick.
Well, it
England.
got delayed, so it was more like 2 hours after that.
Well, it was supposed to be a 1 hour
Yeah.
thing. So note to everybody, do not book flights where it's just an hour layover, because if the, let me put this back on. If the if your plane is delayed, because her plane got there on time, well, it left a little bit late, then it made up ground, got there on time, and then flew around and around before it could land.
Yep.
And then by the time it landed, it was the time the other plane should be leaving. I was panic stricken. You know You know what I loved about Jada traveling with an iPhone though, is that I could track her. And I saw her in Dublin.
It's so weird.
I was like, she's in Dublin, yes. Anyways, they delayed all the flights because I guess, other flights were late. And then she flew into Gatwick, which was an hour, 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So how was the flight on Aer Lingus?
Aer Lingus was good. I loved Aer Lingus. Like,
Did they feed you?
Yeah, they feed you. They come around and ask if you want more water or juice, and they're very quick to get your trash. They're very nice, and I love that we could watch like the 3D plane, and like their restrictions were nothing. We watched the whole first season of Game of Thrones, which was like funny.
What do you mean restrictions were nothing, like for what you're watching, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, so they tell you what you can and can't watch?
Like, well, you have options. They only give you a few options and stuff. But like with Norwegian, they censored everything.
Really? So if a movie had in some bad word, they would block it out?
And it wasn't even anything bad.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was kind of annoying.
Okay,
with
so
Norwegian.
Finish with Aer Lingus first, then we'll come back and
so
compare.
Aer Lingus, it was very nice. We were on a big plane going from America to Dublin, and then we got on a smaller plane, but it was still nice, and that was actually flown by a female pilot. So that was
awesome.
really good. Yeah, she did a good job. And so yeah, the Aer Lingus was really good. So. I went for reasons, holiday and other reasons, and the other reasons made my stay go longer.
Wait, let me go back over something. So when we bought the tickets, we didn't buy it from Aer Lingus. We bought it from a third party called Cheapo Air. They have a lot of commercials going. They're legit.
Yeah, they're legit.
The only thing is when you buy the tickets, and I don't think all the tickets work like that, of course. It's the cheap tickets that she bought, the coach or whatever. When you buy it, they tell you up front that you cannot do nothing to this ticket.
Yeah.
So if you have to change a ticket for whatever reason, you got to buy a whole new ticket. Right? Pretty much that's it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so you cannot upgrade, downgrade. I don't know why you want to downgrade. That's the lowest, right?
Yeah.
If you downgrade, you might be on the wing.
Yeah, I think next time I'll probably just go straight to airlingus.com and get it through.
Yeah, instead of go to cheaper air, you might pay a little bit more, but maybe you got a deal too.
Yeah.
But in any case, when she got there, her stay was supposed to be for 15 days, and then because of some reasons, it got delayed 2 more days, right?
3 more days.
3? You were supposed to come back on the 15th, you came back on the 17th. Anywho, she had to delay. And so there was no way around the delay. So she had to go buy a brand new ticket.
Yep.
So the people that she went to go see, they bought her ticket. And they bought it on Norwegian. So Jada didn't have an option.
Nope. and then I had to buy Enrique's a ticket.
Yeah, a friend went with her as a travel buddy.
Yeah, which
it
I
was his
totally
vacation
okay
too,
yeah.
and so she had to buy his ticket because again they bought the same cheapo air ticket. They couldn't change it. So anyways, she's like, okay, we're gonna go on a new. I was excited for the ticket because it was a direct flight, meaning she didn't have any stops. I could go to bed, wake up. Are you on the plane? Okay, go back and sleep 10 hours later. My baby's home, right? Yeah. Child, let me tell you. You tell them.
So Norwegian, the staff is really nice. Meaning, like, so it's weird. So with Norwegian, you could like buy food in advance and they'll have it on the list, but then like if your basic meal, it's already like that's yours. So when they got on, they started serving the people who had pre-ordered their food. So everybody's just like watching these random people just like eating things. We're just like, okay.
Did you know that you could buy in advance?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay.
So then they censor all their movies, which is so annoying. Aer Lingus had full series, even if it's just the first season. At least it's full. Like
so you watched like Game of Thrones?
Yeah, we watched the whole season of Game of Thrones, and that's how we got to England, like calm and subdued. And then, so you're like watching multiple things, and it's just like, I guess this is good. And then me and Enrique didn't get to sit next to each other, which sucked. He sat in front of me, and then we both got like
were you at the window?
In the window.
You were both at the window.
Both at the window.
And they were sitting both next to couples. So the couples don't want to break up.
Yeah, and then they decided that they wanted to sleep the whole ride. So Enrique was like,
for 10 hours. How does one sleep for 10 hours and not use the bathroom? Do you think they had diapers on?
I don't know, because I'm like the girl next to me. I'm like, I had to pee, so why can't she need to pee too? You know. So I told the guy, I was like, hey, can you wake her up? I need to go pee. Like, this is annoying. And but like, yeah, I think even the people going to like on an Aer Lingus flight were even more calm. Everybody's just like, shoes are off, we're all just chilling, no one's bugging nobody.
How were the people on the Norwegian flight?
They're just like, I don't know, high strung and seemed angry, like
maybe they knew the flight was gonna be bad.
Maybe.
And the flight itself was good, right? You didn't have like all this turbulence.
No,
and stuff like
turbulence. The pilots were good. When we touched down with Aer Lingus, the pilot was kind of rough, but I mean, it wasn't like, oh my god, we're gonna crash.
Touched down in Dublin?
Yeah. Oh yeah, in Dublin. But it wasn't like, oh, he's gonna crash. But like, yeah, the pilot was good. Even like, you didn't know really when we were off the ground, nor when we touched the ground how good he was.
Right.
Yeah. And so, we finally got our food, and then that mean it wasn't good. Of course,
what wasn't good?
The food.
For who?
Both of us. For Norwegian.
For Norwegian. We have to make sure that the people know which one.
Aer Lingus food was better, but I mean, it's still airplane food.
It's airplane food.
Yeah, so like seasoning's just none. And so, yeah. And
you missed a meal, you said.
I missed a meal because I was sleeping.
They wouldn't even wake you and say, hey, do you want a meal? So once you miss it, it's done. You don't get it again? No. Oh, my poor baby.
Enrique said I didn't miss much, so.
That's why I send people on the plane with powder bun and jam rolls.
Yeah, I brought snacks anyway, so I'm not tripping. But yeah, like, what else?
Tell the horrible thing that happened after you landed.
Oh, yeah. They lost Enrique's bag.
They lost his luggage.
So we're dealing with that, and we're trying to get his bag because
this is
all
the
of his
day
clothes.
after. This is not even 24 hours yet since they came back. And they're like, give us 24 hours. How do you lose a bag? Can you guys tell me how do you lose a bag on a direct flight? Does that mean they didn't put it on at all in
That's
Gatwick?
Just crazy, yeah.
Does it mean that they open a hatch and they throw it out?
I just find that like when you're traveling from America, it's stressful, but when you're traveling from any other country, it's so calm. Everybody's so nice. And they love their job.
Would you say that landing at an American airport, which you landed at LAX, that they were rude?
Oh, it's torture. It's torture. They're rude.
They lost the bag and they were still rude about it.
Yeah, they lost the bag. It's their fault, and they were still rude about it. On their phone, like they don't want to be there, and it's just like it's annoying. And then people, I think, a lot. In America, they still expect a tip, while in Europe, they get paid well that they don't need a tip. You know what I mean? So I think that has to do with a lot of stuff, too. But in the long run, I would not fly Norwegian again.
I was just going to ask you that. What about LAX? I know you might have to fly out of LAX, but would you try to go through a different airport?
I'd probably try to go through a different airport.
Just if you can afford it?
Yeah, just because LAX, like, I can't say, like, I can't say, like, the people that check you in during, like, you know, TSA, they weren't mean, customs wasn't mean, but it was literally the people that deal with, like, missing bags and information that, like, they don't want to be bothered, and they're just rude, and, like...
Well, when we went to Belize, the time that we went as a family, we went through Ontario, because that's near where we live, and it was pretty chill going through there. But it's super expensive to fly from there, and sometimes if you fly from there, they still fly you into LA, and then they fly you out to where you're gonna go. So there's still like a stop or something.
Yeah, definitely.
But we'll check because she's gonna go back to England again.
Yeah.
Probably in the next 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to start checking it out from now. This is like the best. I want this. She brought this for herself, but I'm gonna steal this for me.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm just gonna like put it somewhere pretty. I'm not gonna fan with it.
You can put it somewhere pretty.
I'm not gonna fan with it. That's a. It's so gorgeous. So this is what she got. Thumbnail. All right. So long and short, don't fly Norwegian. Don't use LAX if you don't have to, and fly Aer Lingus if that's what you.
Aer Lingus is really nice.
It's an Irish Airlines, right?
The Irish, I love them. They're just gorgeous people.
Well, thanks for doing this. I can't talk right now. Thanks
okay.
for doing this. You know I'm Belizean, so sometimes Belizeans don't say the THs. Like the this and the that and the thing.
Well, you definitely like pick up
this, that.
Because I was spelling things like H.
H.
Yeah, because everybody says H.
They don't say H, they say H.
And then definitely when we were in Ireland, we were like, me and Enrique are hard R, like, oh, welcome to Ireland. Ireland. And hiya. That's like
that's
one of
where
my,
they say hello.
And yeah, a lot of people in like England and
if I were
Ireland say hiya.
If I were gone over there for 18 days, I would so come back with a British accent.
Oh, definitely like picked it up. I think we still kind of talk with one a little bit right now. So.
And it's because anybody that I'm talking to, I pick up their accent. I don't mean to be. I think sometimes people think you're like mimicking them.
No, it's
mocking them.
It's flattering. I heard.
I think so.
Yeah, like we were picking up on everything. Like every time we left a shop, cheers.
Well, thanks for watching this review, guys. Jada, thanks for doing it so quickly because I know you're still tired. You on England time.
I know. I know.
Bye, guys.
Bye.